Good evening, Joville, and welcome to Joville Recap with your host, Adam Haddock. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is fantastic to see you all here again. Ha! Who am I kidding? This is a radio show. I can't see you. Stop. And you, welcome back to the recurring listeners, and hello to the new ones. I am Adam, and just like any other night, I will be your host. Firstly, our Mayor Kennedy Broadway would like to thank the local Boy and Girl Scouts for the generous donations they gave to the town council. Kennedy assures everyone that the money will go towards the bright future of Joville and totally not their personal bank accounts. To raise this money, the Scouts recently held and organized the annual guinea pig competition, where locals' guinea pigs are put to the test to see whose little rodent is the best of the town. Outsider Francis Boudoir won the competition, much to the townspeople's dismay. Shortly after the friendly competition, Brodeur disappeared before being able to even claim his prize money. After 5 minutes of hard searching, the judges ruled that he shall be disqualified and exited from the competition, and the prize money was then passed to local farm girl Virginia Haddock. Francis Brodeur was last seen walking to his car in the parking lot of the community church. If anyone has seen him or knows of his whereabouts, the JPD urge you to contact them right away and give them every little detail known, and to soon forget the situation as a whole. We will speak about this later when we have more information. Now, a word from our sponsors. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Buy Honey Nut Cheerios before your hair falls out. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios will not cure your depression. They will only temporarily fill the hole in your soul, then diminish, forcing you to buy more. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Buy them before your family dies. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Thank you, Kellogg's, for your ever-uplifting commercials. Local pizza shop owner Matteo Ricci has called in and politely asks if we could say this message for him live on air. Dear local residents and loyal customers, I, Matteo Ricci, would like to politely request that whoever keeps breaking into my store and ransacking my deli meats to please stop. Every morning I walk into my shop and I am welcomed to the sight of my deli meats in the shape of male and female genitalia. How ridiculous. I am completely fuming about this predicament I am now in. Once I have found out who it is, you will soon regret it. The last person who messed with Matteo Ricci was Lauren. Yeah, that Lauren. You all already know what happened to her, so don't let it happen again. Also, we're not selling calzones and fresh frozen cheese sticks. Come on by Ricci's Pizza and not the Domino's down the road. I know who will. Matteo Ricci. Well, folks, whoever it is better turn themselves in before Mr. Ricci finds out first. You don't want to turn out like Lauren did, do you? Now it's time for this week's weather forecast. Wow, isn't that going to be some great weather we're going to be having soon? Joville High School's homecoming dance and parade was last night, and it was far from a disappointment, unlike last year's. The students made their own floats, each with a specific theme and coloring. None of them looked the same or even remotely similar to one another. One notable float was the one created by the History Club. On their float, they recreated a life-size, fully functioning bronze bull from ancient Greece. Handcrafted by the town's blacksmith, the club strived to create something more than a papier-mâché school mascot. Looking at you, art club. Later on in the night, a group of teens were caught soliciting airheads for the keys to the janitor's car. School janitor Ron Stevens was highly confused, stating, "I don't even have a car. I don't really know how I even got here. Also, who are you again?" Ha! Classic Ron, always coming up with zingers that put mine to shame. Well, folks, that's all for tonight's broadcast. Keep listening next for 25 and a half hours of Fruit Loop ASMR. I'm Adam Haddock, and this was Joville Recap. Sleep tight, Joville, and sweet dreams.